Hey guys, so today is going to be a little bit different. Thank you so much for whoever suggested soft-spoken ASMR. It was my first suggestion ever, and I'm taking it. I have never gotten a suggestion before, and it just felt really amazing, so thank you so much to whoever suggested it. I love you so much. I seriously cannot thank you enough, but thank you so much. So, to start out this video, my lips are really crusty. So, I'm going to be putting on lip gloss. And just to preface, there might be a possible little trigger warning. I'm going to talk about religion, so if any of you guys have religious trauma, maybe this isn't the right video for you. So, just letting you guys know beforehand. Okay. So now that the lip gloss is out of the way, I will be talking about my own experiences with my religious journey. Also, I'm sorry, I don't know why the camera is so close. It's so close. I don't know what I used to do, but this is not it. So, I would like to start by saying that my journey with religion has always been very steady. There hasn't been much religious trauma. It was never pushed on me. The only things that I was forced to do were like Sunday school and my first communion, my baptism, and my confirmation. Those were the only things I'd ever been forced to do. But other than that, everything has pretty much been my choice to go to church, just things like that. So basically, I'm gonna get a little closer just to enunciate this. I have Catholic parents, and I myself consider myself as a Catholic. So, this is where it gets a little complicated. I don't believe in God. As a Catholic, you should believe in God. That is the very first thing they tell you, that God is real, that you have to believe in God, and I just can't believe in it. So earlier, yesterday, I went to a funeral, and it was very depressing, very heartbreaking, and I did not like the vibes. But I went up to the person in the casket, and I saw them lying there, and I couldn't process that they had actually passed. And it wasn't because they were super close to me that it wasn't real. It was just like, I feel like it's not real. Like, death is not real. Because, so, I'm sorry for pausing a lot. It's just that religion is kind of a hard topic for me to explain because I don't know much about it. So I'm just going off what I do know and what I feel personally. So pretty much I don't believe in God. I don't believe in death. And I know death isn't something you just believe in. It's something that happens, but I can't wrap my brain around the concept. So I don't think people are actually dead. The thing about this is that it does make me feel bad because, these people have actually passed. They're not going to come back. I understand that and I acknowledge it. I know that they're not going to come back, that you're never going to see them again, which is kind of hard. But it's also ununderstandable. You just can't understand it. Did I just say ununderstandable? I meant no. No, that's what I meant. Sorry. But to me, death has always been something not real because it's never happened to someone close to me. It's happened to my dog, but I didn't actually get to see her pass, so I didn't get to process that. So yeah. But death is so hard for me to grasp it. So yeah. What I do know though is that Catholicism is beautiful. It is so gorgeous. It is so lovely. I have such a hard time believing in God because I was talking to my therapist today and I told her that it's a lot like believing in Santa. As a child, I believed in God. My parents told me that I prayed every day. I talked to God. I sing him songs, like gospel music. And I would do all sorts of things to praise God as a child when I was younger. But then I got older and I don't know what happened. Something inside of me shifted. This is where Santa comes in. As a child, I heavily believed in Santa. I believed that he was a real person, that he was like this fat man coming down through chimneys, giving us gifts. That's what we were raised to believe. So, well, some of us. But it's just so hard to explain. So, I believed in Santa until someone told me he wasn't real. And then I started questioning, and then I realized, wait, he really isn't real. No one has those magical powers. So then it made me think of God. And is he real? If Santa isn't real, why would God be? Santa does the same thing that God does. And my priest told me to try to talk to God, so this is my way of talking to God. And I'm sorry if I have offended any of you. I'm not trying to disrespect your beliefs. I'm just saying that I personally have tried. Believe me, I really want to believe, but I just can't. And it's such a struggle for me because I desperately want to believe because it all seems so beautiful. That someone loves you unconditionally no matter what you do. That someone will forgive you for all your wrongdoings. It all just seems so gorgeous and beautiful and peaceful that I want to believe, but I can't make myself believe in it. I don't mean to offend anyone, and I'm so sorry if I have. But this is my way of talking to God if he's real, because my pastor told me that I should try to talk to him. So I guess this is sort of like my way of speaking to him, letting him know my true thoughts about him. And yeah, so there's just a lot of thoughts. It's hard to process all of them and actually speak them out loud. So one of the reasons that I think Catholicism is so beautiful is because of the rosaries. The rosaries are stunning. Have you guys seen them? Okay, let me show you a couple of the ones I own. My friend told me these look like pomegranate seeds, and I can't get it out of my head now. It's so amazing. Sorry. Okay. This is what the first one looks like. This one's for your car, so that's why it's really short. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. The second one I have is a longer rosary. It's one of the longer ones. It's not very long, but it's just pretty long. It's decently long. Sorry if you heard me burp. Excuse me. Okay, this one is gorgeous. I got it for my birthday. The pomegranate one I got from a funeral. The funeral that was yesterday. This one I got for my birthday. It has roses. The rosary. It has God and the Virgin Mary. I think this is Jesus, not God. Look at how beautiful the cross is. It's just gorgeous. And the last one, it's probably one of my favorites. I carry it in my purse everywhere I go. It's just this plain, simple, crystal rosary. It's very simple, but it's very gorgeous. I also have a couple of prayer cards that I also think are really cool. I love prayer cards. My slight obsession with prayer cards started when I was around in the 8th grade. It started because there was a stray cat that would come get food from us, get attention, get love from us. Every single day. He would come every single day without fail. And then he stopped showing up one day, and I was crying. I was really worried. I was like, what happened to Gordis? We called him Gordis because he was a fat boy and he was very cute. And we were like, what happened to Gordis? And my dad got me a St. Francis prayer card that had a prayer in the back. And although we never saw him again, I did feel a sense of peace, a sense of relief. Oh, I also got this for my birthday. It's a crucifix. I never take it off. Except when I'm in the shower. But that's the only exception. So to me, just Catholicism seems very beautiful, and that's why I'm so drawn to it. I'm so attracted to it. And it just seems lovely, but I can't make myself believe in God. And something happened that changed my faith a little, and I feel like I'm slowly but surely starting to believe in God. Basically what happened was I was with this toxic boy. He contacted me, the boy I was talking about in my last video. He contacted me and he was like, stop talking about me in your YouTube videos, but it's my YouTube channel. I can talk about whatever I want, and if he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to watch. So, Nick, if you are watching this, please leave. So I don't know. I was just really sad about what happened. I was in tears. I was crying, and it was horrible. I wanted to self-harm. And it was really bad. But I didn't, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And the reason why I think my faith is starting to gain a little bit more strength is because my priest had told me to pray every night as a challenge, because I told him that I didn't pray every night. And so he's like, okay, a challenge for you, a task is to pray every night. Just let him know what's on your mind, what's on your heart. And so I literally begged him for Nick to stay. I was like, please don't let him go. Please make him stay. Please do this. Please do that. It was very selfish of me, but I feel like he got my message, because the next day I had the courage to tell him that I didn't want to talk to him anymore, and that it just hurt being around him. And I think that is sort of strengthening my faith, that he gave me the strength to do that. Although I don't know if it was him or if it was just something spontaneous inside of me, but I feel like that's something I would never do without a push from someone else. So that's why I'm starting to believe a little bit more. When I was younger, I used to experiment with different beliefs, and the one that really drew me in was Buddhism, because there is no God and they believe that life is about suffering. So I thought, this sounds awesome, but it just wasn't for me. I tried it out and it wasn't for me. I always get drawn back to Catholicism, always. And I just, like I said, a lot. It's so beautiful. Like the saints, the patron saints, the angels, the archangels, the temptation, everything is so in order and it seems so beautiful. And I want to believe. And I'm really struggling with that right now because I desperately want to believe that I'm going to be saved, that someone loves me unconditionally, that someone will forgive me and love me the way I am, because I really want that in my life, but I can't make myself believe. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. And that was my little rant about religion. Can anyone please, I would love to hear some gospel in the comments. Like if anyone at all knows anything that can push me to help me believe in God, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, leave suggestions in the comments because that suggestion was amazing. I really enjoyed doing soft spoken. It's a little bit easier than whispering. I might do it more often, but thank you guys so much for listening to me. I hope you get a great